4 years ago, I was forklift driver.
4 years ago?
4 years ago.
Wow.
So I was really the underdog.
Today's guest is Andy Bean, sales expert, founder of Sales Domination, and a leader in high-ticket closing. From dominating online sales to closing millions, he's proof that with the right mindset and skills, success becomes limitless. Let's dive in.
Welcome to a new episode. I tried dropshipping, email marketing, the little crypto. I was on 150K. The next day, some news came out, boom, 90% down. And that's where my sales journey started, bro.
I've been in business for 13 years now. I've been in 2 different industries that I've crushed in. And every single time I started crushing it, it was once I stopped trying to...
I always tell people, you got 2 guarantees in life. You die and taxes. So either you go for the safe way or you want to build a massive fucking adventure.
That is fucking missing nowadays.
Yeah.
Men are so fucking soft.
Yeah.
Most women I know, they want a man who has a steering wheel.
Well, they want an alpha man.
They want a
Bro,
fucking man
all
that does...
women. When you want to scale your company big, you only need to focus on one thing.
What do you think is going to be the future of sales?
Authenticity. If you want all the money, if you want all the freedom, just do the fucking work. Dubai is good, bro.
It's very, 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 very good. I would have not thought...
But you live here?
No, I'm not at all. I'm here for 8 days. We leave tomorrow.
Oh,
yeah.
Crazy. But you just vacation?
Just here for podcasts.
You only do the podcast here?
Yeah, I had so many invitations because so many friends live here. And I did my last podcast tour through the US, and we did, I think, 25 episodes in 30 days or something like that. Mm-hmm. And we released 1 episode per week. Yes. So I did that in October, and it gave us episodes all until now. And now I said, okay, let's do another round of like 5-6 podcasts, all in one go. So I have another 2 months again. Yeah. And people said they come to Dubai, and I'm like, yeah, it's just before it gets too hot. Let me go check it out. Yeah. And I was here once before, and we're having a really good fucking time and talking to epic people like you.
Yeah, nice.
And dude, the networking is insane. And
it's
great. You order everything. Then I got sick, and then within a day I got healthy again. It's incredible, man. Yeah. It's super efficient, man.
Yeah.
When did you move here?
4 months ago.
4 months from
the
Netherlands?
Yeah.
What's the difference? What's the biggest difference?
Bro, the weather.
Yeah, okay.
The weather, tax system, safety. Good but point. Also, what I will tell in the podcast is safety for my children, but the mental safety.
Well, we're already roll for it.
In the Netherlands, they teach them you can be a he, a she, or a it.
Or something.
But here, it's like he and she, And when I walk to school, you see all the motivational quotes on the wall.
Yeah.
So they teach the children to invest in themselves, to think big. They teach them everything about mindset. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy.
That's amazing. What school do your kids go to? Like a private school here?
No, international school.
Okay.
Yeah, they go to Gems World Academy. So it's like an international school. So it's like the preschool and the high school in one.
Oh,
so they are staying at the same school for like I think like 10 years or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
And they learn everything in English, I guess. And they
listen. My youngest daughter is now 4. She's learning English, Arabic, Spanish.
Fuck.
At 4, eh?
That's amazing,
bro. It's crazy.
And she probably also knows Dutch.
Yes.
Does he speak
So she speaks 4 languages. Yeah, it's crazy. But you see, the whole system here is different, bro, in Dubai, and especially for the kids because. For sure, the safety, because in the Netherlands it's not safe. Last time went in the news that an 11-year-old go to a friend. They told the mommy, I will be right back, I'm just going to play. Step to death. From a guy from 29, didn't know her, just saw her bicycling on the bicycle. Take her off, man. Stab her to death.
Fuck off, man.
Bro, yeah, but bro, you got, in the Netherlands, you got every week a television program.
Yeah.
It calls Opsporing Verzocht.
Okay, what's that mean?
So there is a lot of crime over there, and on the television they gonna send out the camera. How do you call it?
Camera crew.
Yeah, no, they're gonna send the camera videos on television.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can see them and you can call if you have a tip. I know who the guy is, and then the police will take him.
Yeah.
But I was looking at that and I saw like a guy from 14 years old. The police take him, bro. He's just got a small bag here with a revolver in it.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, he's 14. So I told my wife, I say, imagine this. Our son is at high school, yeah? And with another guy, he's fighting for a girl. They got in a fight and something like that. And then when school's finished, He's waiting for him.
Oh,
He's pulling one out of his bag.
fuck, yeah.
Shoot him. I say that's the world we're living in right now, eh?
Yeah.
So better we move the fuck out of here and go to Dubai, because my wife didn't want to go to Dubai because she's very family person, you know.
Yeah.
But I told her for the kids, for ourselves, I mean, like the Netherlands, the Texas.
What do you think is the reason why the Netherlands? I mean, you can speak for the Netherlands. I can speak for what I see, Austria, Germany. What do you think is the reason for the decline and the rise in crime over there?
Bro, inflation. Everything is so expensive, people can't pay it anymore. So if someone is coming to you and you live in the Netherlands and they say, hey, you can make 5K, 10K, you just have to do a small job. Yeah, would you accept it if you can't feed your daughter? And that's the whole problem. And I think because the borders are open, man. So here in Dubai, everybody lives here, like multinational. But there is a difference in the people that coming here. Here the people are entrepreneurs, got money, and there people escaping the wars. And I respect that a lot, but they are coming because the border is open. So you got everything on one hope. Yeah, it's going to escalate, bro. Because you can find a house in the Netherlands and some stranger gets a house in the Netherlands. And that's why the people getting upset. Then the inflations keep going higher. People can't pay the bills anymore. Yeah, bro, then there is one way, and that's the wrong way.
Fuck, man. Are they changing it? Is there any sort of hope on the horizon that like the politics are changing? Or is it just
No, they're making it worse, bro.
Oh, man.
No, they're making it worse. Yeah. But you know, in the Netherlands, it's a good country. If you just earn average, it's okay. But if you're an entrepreneur,
how high are the
look,
taxes?
if you got the
50%?
average here, and when you going to be an entrepreneur, you put your head here, they chop it.
Exactly, yeah. Same in Austria, unfortunately. I have a lot of Austrian friends, entrepreneurs that are like making good money, and they're like, I'm in like a tax bracket where I pay 60% taxes, right? And they're like, I'm working my ass off, and I'm like, I'm getting like less than half of it.
Yeah.
And it's insane, unfortunately. And then you see places like Cyprus or Dubai, they just do it right. They're like, okay, well, let's not make it harder for the people that out-earn everyone. Let's make it easier.
Yeah.
Now, those guys come in, they leave their money here, they rent big places, they buy stuff, they buy the cars, they buy the properties, which in turn feeds back into the economy of the country, which in turn gives back to people that are less fortunate, and everybody wins. And you can see it here. Zero crime. Zero fucking crime. Even though it's, like you said it so nicely, a melting pot of different cultures.
Yeah.
There's people from Asia, from Europe, from Africa, from the Middle East, from the US. There's like a melting pot of different cultures. And people are so fucking friendly. Because the crazy thing is, when you go to the US, you stay in Miami, New York, LA, you stay at nice places. People are also nice, but they're fake nice, right?
Yeah.
The staff is fake nice.
Yeah.
Here you can actually tell they love what they do. It's part of their culture to be super serviceable. It's just honest and genuine here.
Yeah.
And I didn't think that. I always thought Dubai is fucking artificial. It's all just for Instagram models and bullshit.
Yeah.
It is a little bit, sure. But like the more people I talk to, like you, they're just here to work. They're here to be productive. They're here to build awesome shit. And it's streamlined for people like us.
Yeah.
It's streamlined for, hey, you want to be here? You want to fucking work hard? You want to network? You want to be at beautiful places? You want to be able to shoot videos? We have everything for you.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
And they are all humble.
Yes.
But also the workers here, the Pakistans, everything, bro, they work 12 hours a day for like $200 a month.
Yeah.
But they are so nice, so humble, so grateful. And if you see, I don't know how it is in Austria, but if you see it in the Netherlands, bro, people aren't grateful.
Yeah, not at all.
But you got everything.
Yeah. It's funny because most of the people that are working here for very, very low wage, they're still living a way better lifestyle than they would in their home countries.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when people hear it's like, what? $200 a month? That's ridiculous. That's still way more than they make over in Pakistan. You know what I mean? And they send the money back to their families, etc., etc. Now, I'm not an expert on that. I have seen documentaries where, apparently they're taking people's passports away and stuff like that. So there's probably a side to that as well. But just like you said, like, even like the person that, the delivery driver, they're all so fucking nice and happy, man.
That's crazy.
And I'm like, that person doesn't look like he's being taken advantage of.
No.
I think like this guy's crushing it in his family. He's probably sending money back to his family.
Yeah.
He's probably living a pretty decent life. Are you going to stay here in the summer? What's your plan? Because usually everybody leaves, goes back to Europe in the summer. That's what I heard.
Yeah, they are the tourists, bro. The local people live here, bro.
Yeah?
No.
Even the local people get out.
No, I think I'm going on vacation for like maybe 3 weeks or something, but then I come back. I always tell people, if you got the Netherlands, the winter time is the grind season because the weather is bad.
Yeah.
You need to stay inside.
Yeah.
Bro, here's the summer. It's too hot. You need to stay inside.
Oh, good point.
Bro, air conditioning, put in the work, grind.
I thought the same too. I'm like, it's not like I have to be outside all the time anyways.
No.
You got the gym in the building. You got the groceries delivered to you anyways. Like,
Bro, you don't have to get out of the house.
yeah.
Everything gets in the home, especially the doctor.
Yeah. That's still so fucking mind-blowing. But anyways, let's step back a second here.
Yeah.
What exactly... you started with many, many different business models until you stopped at what you're doing right now.
Yeah.
Can you give us a quick overview?
Yeah. First of all, I was a forklift driver. I think like 4 years ago, I was a forklift driver.
4 years ago.
4 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. 2021, I quit my job. Permanently.
Damn.
That's crazy. It's crazy. But I think people can recognize this. At some point in your life, and I always tell people, everybody comes to this point. One person gets it early, one person gets it later, but you're at your job, you're looking on the internet, you see some Lambos, some watches, some traveling, and then you're going to think by yourself, why am I in a forklift? Is this my life?
Yeah.
Is this supposed to be where I'm here for? But the thing is, I always blamed other people. Yeah, but he got the success because he got a rich dad. Yeah, he got the success because he has this. I don't have it, so I can't reach it.
Yeah.
But that's a very scarcity mindset.
Yes.
And it's scary, bro.
Yes.
But if you don't know anything about mindset, you don't recognize it. So that's why I invested in myself for a mindset book. And when I read the book... I was thinking, holy fucking shit.
What book was it?
Master Your Mindset from
By-
Michael Pilarczyk.
Ah, okay.
I think you got it also in English. It's a Dutch writer, but I think you got it in English as well. But then I read everything about mindset and I was thinking, I'm the problem. And that's where my mindset shifted from scarcity to self-confidence, to be aware of your thoughts, And then I thought, okay, I'm going to make online money. But you got dozens of online courses, coachings, everything. So first of all, I tried dropshipping.
Classic.
Everybody
Classic.
starts with dropshipping. It's fantastic, but I'm not technical, bro. I was good with the forklift buttons, but not with the computer. So I needed to build a web shop, get in contact with suppliers and everything. And it was just for me one headache. Then I decided, you know what? I'm going to try email marketing.
Oh, okay.
But it's more technical. So that wasn't for me. Then I did a little crypto, just invested in some shit coins.
Did it work?
One coin worked. I put like a 3K in it, and within 2 weeks I was on 150K.
Wow.
Dollars.
Holy shit.
But here comes the
You
downside.
didn't sell it?
I was thinking, if I sell now the 150K, maybe next week it's 1.5 million.
Yeah.
So then I slapped my own head. Why did you take the 150K? So I was thinking, is it life-changing money? It is a lot of money, but it's not life-changing,
Yeah.
So I was thinking, fuck it, I'm going to sell. The next day, some news came out, boom, 90% down.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
But that was the fire for me that I thought, okay, I just got lucky because I invested in the coin. So the universe told me, you wanted the money, here, take it. I didn't take it. So the universe was, okay, you didn't want it, okay. And then my thoughts were, okay, what am I going to do with my life? I'm going to earn it by myself. And then one guy came on my path. He did sales, not the high-ticket sales, what I'm teaching people. He just teaches people sales. So I got one conversation with him, and he told me, yeah, you know, you got a lot of potential, but I needed to buy a course. But I already bought 3, didn't get any return on investment. So I was thinking by myself, if I'm going to my wife and I'm telling her I'm going to buy another one, I'm getting the shoe, you know?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, you know, I don't going to do it. So I told him, yo, bro, listen, I don't got the money. I don't going to do it and everything. But the next week he followed up with me.
Oh, he did? Was
Yeah.
that Andy Elliot?
No, it was Rabin.
Okay.
And he followed up with me and he told me, listen, bro, I was in my forklift, I remember.
Yeah.
And he told me, listen, bro, you can do 2 things right now. You can stay in your forklift thinking about the dream life and don't create it and stay there.
Oh.
For me, it's no problem.
Yeah.
But we can also go skydiving together. So we are stepping in a plane. I hold your hand. You are tight on me, and we jump out of it. And we gonna create adventure.
Love it.
And your dream life. So I was thinking, holy fuck, motherfucker, he got me over there, you know?
With the
With
skydiving.
emotion. Yeah, bro.
That's funny.
So I was thinking, and I was sitting like this in my forklift. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Again, I'm gonna lose my money.
How much was it?
It was like 4K, but I only got 100 euros in my bank account. So
wow.
I think it's like $120 or something.
Yeah.
But he told me, I'm gonna give you a discount from 1,500.
Wow.
So it's 2,500, and you can pay it in 6 times.
Yeah.
Because I really see a lot of potential in you. But I was thinking he wants to sell me, you know?
Yeah.
So I said to him, okay, fuck it, let's go. This is the last thing I'm gonna try. And if it don't work, bro, I accept the forklift job, and it's okay.
Yeah.
So he asked me, how much money did you get in the bank right now?
Yeah.
So I was checking my bank account. Yeah, bro, 100 euros. Okay, I'm gonna send you my bank details now. You're gonna send it over to me. I said, bro, it's my last 100 euros. He said, I know, but it's a commitment. And if you can't give me this commitment, you don't gonna achieve any success, you know?
Yeah.
So I invested my last 100 euros, and the next 2 days, I'm getting in the group chat. The winner gets a PS5, the number 2 gets a Nintendo Switch, the number 3 gets this. So I texted him, bro, what's the problem? So he told me, bro, you got potential. You're gonna earn money quick.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a sales challenge.
Sick.
I said, bro, a sales challenge? Bro, I don't know what this... Bro, don't worry. We're going to help you a little bit. So we ended up in a challenge with 10 other people, but they all got experience, you know, for like 1 year. So I was really the underdog.
Yeah.
But the problem was I got a full-time forklift job. And besides that, I gave personal training for the extra money. So I worked from 7 till 4. Yeah.
Okay.
From 7 till 4. And then from 4:30 till 8,
Yeah.
I gave personal training. So I only could call from like 8:30 till 11 in the evening.
Yeah.
So I could think by myself, maybe if I ending in the top 5, it's okay because I got the jobs. But the whole thing was, he told me the number 1 earns a PS5. And the PS5 is, for the boys, it's PS5, you know?
Hell yeah,
You
man.
have it.
Fuck
but
yeah.
in that time, I didn't got the money for it. But my son, a week before, he asked me, Daddy, when are you going to be to buy the PlayStation, the PS5?
Yeah.
So when he made it and said, "Listen, the number 1 gets the PS5," I was thinking, "Oh my God, it's mine," you know.
Yeah.
So we started calling, and a fast forward, at the end of the 10 days, I was the number 1 with 21 sales indifferent. I crushed the whole team, bro.
Dude.
But not on the skill set. I tell people, it's on the mindset. Because I decided before the challenge, bro, you can be a big man, you can be a salesperson, you can have the skill set, but the PS5 is mine. Because I'm going to give it to my son. So I told my son the whole week, next week there is a PS5 here. Next week he's coming. Next week he's coming.
Yeah.
So I told my wife as well, I'm going to crush everybody. I was standing like this. So she told me, honey, relax. You don't got any experience. Don't give a shit. I'm going to fuck them up, you know.
Sick.
So it was just mindset, bro. And if your mindset is right and you got a good why for yourself, knowing where you're doing it for, bro, you're going to crush everybody, man. And that's where my sales journey started, bro.
That is insane.
Yeah.
It's cool because what you had an incentive that most other guys didn't have, and that is you wanted to make someone you love happy. And that's a huge incentive.
But I also didn't got anything to lose, bro. Because I was the only one without experience.
Good point.
So they expected nothing from me.
Yeah.
So that was the whole point.
So how did you? Okay, mindset was important. You grinded it out.
Yeah.
Love that. The technical aspect of it, in terms of like, what script did you use? How did you learn the objections?
nothing.
To get these? You were just.
I was just calling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gave a little framework. Yeah, with opening, just say this, and then just tell them. It was just selling, bro. Just give them the big picture and everything. Just let them visualize anything. So if they talk about a dream car, let's imagine them. They are in the steering wheel like this, and the stitches, which color they are. It was just hard selling, bro. And the first conversation, I was like shaking, a dry mouth, don't know what to say. Got 3 glasses of water next to me. But when you make your first sale, you're going to watch it back.
Yeah.
And then you're thinking, hey, this worked, man.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
I need to do
Gotta
this a little bit more.
Yeah.
So I always tell people, you got a lot of sales trainers right now. But the sales trainers that are telling you to use a script, bro, you need to throw them off the Burj Khalifa. Because you don't need to use a script, bro.
Yeah.
Because then you are sounding scripted.
Yeah, of course.
And I always tell people, sales is only building the relationship from a natural way. Same thing for you. We didn't got any script for the podcast.
0, yeah.
Bro, we just started talking.
Yeah, I know.
But then you got the most natural conversations that are fun to watch as well.
I love that idea about authenticity, because, we teach people about brand building, and people are like, what should my energy be like? Should I be loud? I'm like, use the energy as if you talk to a friend.
Yeah.
That's because that authenticity, and in the world of, like, people can fake everything nowadays, right? They can rent a fake private jet, right? To take fucking photo shoots there.
Yeah.
Nowadays with AI, you can create almost everything, right? And what you can never fake is just authenticity. If you really mean it, if you really have a story to tell, if you're emotional as you're telling that story, if you care about your audience, if you respond to the DMs, like, these are small things you can do, but they go a very, 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 very long way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's also, I think, the reason why I wanted to make the podcast in this way was because I want to always create the feeling of the person who's watching or listening is like the third person that is sitting at the table with you and I.
Yeah.
And they're just having a conversation with us. Now, I see a lot of podcasts that are these like interview podcasts, like, hello, today we are here with
welcome to a new episode.
Exactly. Question number 1. And for me, I'm always like, we're just rolling, and it's just a random conversation. Now, sure, I have some questions written down, right, where I'm like, yeah, I want to have his info on that, right? But ultimately, like, I always like to just be carried away by the conversation, because that's how you can really build a connection, not only with your guest,
Yeah, of course.
but also then with the viewer and the listener. And that authenticity is, again, like, you can't fake that.
No.
Can't fake it, can't copy it. It's just fucking you.
No, it's a nice example. Andrew Tate.
Perfect example.
He blew up.
Exactly, yeah.
From 0 to hero in just, bro,
super quick.
I think in a few months or something.
Yeah, super quick.
But I always tell people, okay, before Andrew Tate, did you see someone wearing a sunglasses inside from the coaching space? No. Okay. Second question. Did you see any coach smoking cigars? No. Okay. Number 3. Did you see any coaches before Andrew Tate playing chess? No. And why are they doing it now?
Yeah.
And why is the business not working? Because you are faking someone else.
Amen.
Because you try to be like Andrew Tate. But, bro, you aren't Andrew Tate. You are yourself, bro.
Exactly. I always say, there's this great quote I once read. The internet allows for 8 billion monopolies. If only people had the balls to be themselves, instead of just trying to copy what they think is going to make them money.
Yeah.
And that's really the key. And it's like, I've been in business for 13 years now. I've been in 2 different industries that I've crushed in, and every single time I started crushing it, it was once I stopped trying to copy what works and just be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to do it the way I want it.
Yeah.
It's
Just be
every
yourself.
time I make that lesson anew, I'm like, okay, fine, I should have just done it myself, my way in the first place. And that's the great part about it. It's like, again, you are your own monopoly.
Yeah.
Your personality is your own monopoly. Your content is going to be the easiest way to do. And we're also trying to get a beach club booked here today.
Nice.
That's right.
Go
Okay.
to the beach club after the podcast.
Yeah,
But people don't know.
So your wife, you live now here with your wife?
Yeah, I'm a wife and my 3 kids.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so one thing that I heard about you is that you started crushing everybody in sales, even though you were the only one who had kids at home and you had very little time.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned that mindset was a lot of it.
Yeah.
What other factors really played in there that others didn't have?
Sacrifice, bro.
Sacrifice.
Because people want to achieve anything but don't want to do the work.
Hmm.
And that's the most important thing, because people are only chasing money.
Yeah.
But I had a conversation with my personal trainer, my boxer, this morning.
Here in Dubai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the same. Dubai. Personal trainer, boxing. Coming to my home.
That's
Don't have to go to the gym, bro.
How much?
In the garden.
How much?
Like $120 or something.
That's
for 1 hour.
man. For personal one.
Yeah, bro, he's coming in my garden, bro. So I was boxing PT in my garden. But I had the same conversation with him this morning. And he told, tell me the story, man, the forklift story. Yeah, I will tell you. And but he told me, but bro, how did you achieve it? So I told him, okay, listen. A lot of people want to achieve stuff, but they are chasing the money. But the money is endless, bro. And if you run to money, you run endless and you fall to death. Because you don't gonna achieve it.
Yeah.
You need to have a why. Why do you want to achieve it? For me, look, my father was a truck driver. I was a forklift driver. My dad was a truck driver.
Interesting.
But he was leaving Monday, coming back Friday.
Yeah.
So the relationship we have, it's very good.
Yeah.
But if we sit beside each other just staring at the wall, that's it. And we can have some conversations, but it's not like the movies, you know. You see the father and the son going to football games together. It's not that. So when my son was growing up, I told myself, I want to be there anytime, any place, anywhere. And that's why I started, bro. And if you got a why like that, and you make the sacrifices, you hold on to it, and you just put in the work. People don't want to work, bro. Especially in this time. They're all lazy. Yeah, but I got a burnout. Yeah, but I got this. Yeah, but I got stress. But I got already a full-time job. Bro, I got 2 jobs and did sales beside. And I got a family. But I was talking with my wife, and I told her what I wanted to achieve. So I made very clear to her, I need to sacrifice you for now.
Wow.
Just to achieve the success and put you in a position with the children.
Yeah.
Now, 4 years later, we are living here and they are going to international school. They are safe now.
How long?
But I just told her.
How long have you been together with her when you told her?
18 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So like high school sweetheart.
Bro, I was just, I think I was 15 or something. She was 14. I was 15.
Damn. What a love story.
Playing
man.
outside, hide and seek. We always hide together.
Shit.
Yeah, it was crazy.
What a beautiful love story.
Yeah, it
man.
was crazy.
And now you have 3 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's weird because your example of a father who takes responsibility for his family, and just you put on the pressure, right? You're the one who makes the decision. And it could have also just gone down the shit, you know? You could have been like, I tried it and I fucking failed. I spent our last money.
Sorry.
But you live with that fucking pressure. You live with the fact that you're the decision maker and you're going to fucking get your shit together and you're going to be the one who provides for his wife, for his family. And you know what? That is fucking missing nowadays.
Yeah.
Men are so fucking soft because they're being told every time you make a decision, you're toxic, your masculinity is overbearing, let your wife make a lot of decisions for you. But you know what? Most women I know, they want a man who has the steering wheel.
Well, they want an alpha man.
They want the fucking man that does...
All women.
Exactly. And the problem is, as a man growing up nowadays, you kind of have the choice between being a fucking simp that isn't fully aware of his fucking gender, or being an Andrew Tate wannabe, which is also not the exact path to go into. Like, all women are my property.
Oh, no.
They should not be allowed to fucking drive. Now, I get it. Like, a lot of what Andrew Tate is doing is also just say a lot of provocative shit because it's good for the brand. I get it. And I'm pretty sure he's actually pretty fucking smart and a pretty reasonable guy. I haven't met him, but I'm sure he is. But that's the problem. It's like that's kind of like the choice that you have as a young man nowadays. And there's a real lack of good role models, good male role models nowadays. There's so many great books that nobody talks about anymore. Things like The Way of the Superior Man by David Data. Strongly recommend every man and even woman to read this kind of book and just fucking step up and be fucking responsible and like figure shit out, grind your fucking ass off, sacrifice everything, and make sure you're building the best fucking life possible for your family, or you die trying.
Bro, you live one time.
You live fucking one time.
I think so. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you.
There's nobody came back and say, no, it's a second chance, bro. Yeah, but you know, bro, I always tell, the last time I got a conversation, one of my closers got a conversation with a girl, and she didn't close her, so I told her why. What was the objection?
Yeah.
Yeah, she quit her job already because she wanted to make an adventure of her life. She wanted to just build a dream life and everything. But when we went to the sale, she told me, yeah, but at another company, I can get a good function and earn good money, and then I got the safety.
Yeah.
I said, okay, what did you told her? Yeah, we do a follow-up. Okay. So I told her she's not coming because she's scared. I told her, if you got an objection like that, they kind of like the safety. Bro, you don't have safety. You see it with the COVID. If you were working in a clothing store, you got the contract, permanent contract. You're safe, right?
Yeah.
COVID came, boom. I need to close my shop. First thing, what I'm gonna do? Fire them.
Yeah.
Where's the safety? You don't have it, bro. I always tell people you got two safeties, two guarantees in life. You die
and taxes.
That's the only thing. So either you go for the safe way and knowing that the life you have now is your future for the next 50 years, or you want to build a massive fucking adventure. What do you want?
Adventure, bro.
Let's get the invoice, bro.
Let's go. What's your credit card?
And then I was too soft there. I said, yeah, you was too soft. Next time, just tell them the truth.
How many closers do you have right now in your team?
We got now like 7 closers.
Wow.
Yeah.
How much do they bring in on average? Each one of them?
I think they're earning like between the 15 and 30K.
Nice.
Like euros, so I think it's a little bit more in dollars.
A little bit more in dollars.
Yeah.
I think in euros too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So, let's talk about some of the most common objections that people usually get. Just for the fun of it, we'll do some clips from that probably as well. Okay, so prospect says, I gotta talk to my wife. What's the best answer?
Yeah. Don't. No, you know what the interesting thing is? I always tell most of the insecure salespeople are trying to tackle the objection, but I'm always like a very curious person, and I always tell people, if you're getting in sales, teach yourself to be curious. That if somebody says something to you, you hear it, right? But do you know what they mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
And then I'm getting curious, and then I ask him the question. So the thing is, if somebody wants to talk with his wife, I'm very curious. Why do you need to talk with your wife? How is the decision process at home for you all the time? And they say, when we do big investments, I always talk with my wife.
Yeah.
And then I'm always, okay, so what's your dream car? Yeah, Lamborghini. Okay, so if you got the money in your bank right now for the Lamborghini and you're going to the dealer, you go to take it for a test drive, you still don't buy it, you go home, you talk with your wife, and then the next day you come back and you buy it. And if they say yes, then you have to respect the choice. Then it's their decision process always. But the most of the important thing, if that's not the case, I always trigger the man. Who's the decision maker at home? Who's the one who's responsible? So if they want to talk to the wife and they tell me, yeah, I got kids and something, but I want to be there more for my kids because I'm always away, and when I'm home in the evening, I'm too tired to sit with my wife and the kids. Then I always ask them the question, okay, so Your wife knows about the conversation we have right now, yeah? Yes. You want to give her more love, more time, because you don't have the time because you're tired, yeah? She's taking care of the kids, right? Yes. Because you are too tired, yes. Okay. So imagine what is going through your wife's head right now. Do you think she's happy with you? Or do you need to step the fuck up and be a man?
Yeah.
Whose responsibility is it? Yours or hers? And then I always tell, bro, we are men. We have the responsibility to just take care of them, like I did.
Yeah.
So either way, you go into the boring relationship or you step up. Because what's the worst thing what can happen? You think when you come and you say, honey, it's enough. I'm going to change my life. I will be there every day for you, for the kids. I will give you all my love. I will give you the best life because I just made an investment and we are done. I'm going to crush it. You think she's happy when you're coming like this. Or you coming, honey, I want to talk about something. I just got a call. It's cost 4,000. Is it okay with you? Bro, what do you think what your wife wants? And that's what we talked before.
Yeah.
They want the alpha. They want a decision maker. And not like what you said, the Andrew Tate's like, but they want a man who takes care of the family. Andy Elliot gave a good example. He told, I think it was in the podcast or in the conversation, and he said to the guy, you think some other guy fucks my wife better than me? Bro, I fuck my wife the best possible way. He told it. But he told that because he was making an example. Bro, I give her the best love. No other man can do. I take all the responsibilities. I gave her the greatest sex at any time. Because he thought also, if you're just like a weak man and you're coming home from work and your wife comes to you, whoa, I had a conversation with a neighbor. He was talking about mindset. I'm really inspired. And you are thinking, that fucking neighbor, bro, he wants to fuck my wife. You're thinking that way.
Yeah.
But it's your job, bro. You need to inspire your wife. Same thing. And he gave an example. He told this I was in his private mastermind in Dubai, and there was like a couple over there. And he took the guy. And when Andy's taking someone, bro, you're fucked.
You know,
You're
yeah.
So he was telling the guy, okay, you work the whole day, right? Yeah. And when you come home, you got some expectations from your wife, right? She needs to come to you. Hey, honey, how was that work? Did you did a good job today? Give me a kiss. I love you. But you come inside and she don't do it. What are you thinking? Oh, she don't love me anymore. She's always busy with that. She don't look at me the same way. But then he told, what is your job when you come home? You see your wife is doing the laundry. She's taking care of the kids. Bro, throw your stuff away. Walk to your wife. Give her a kiss. Hey, babe, super proud of you. How was your day today? Bro, it's a different way. And that's the kind of man woman wants.
Yeah. It's funny, I've worked almost 10 years in my first business with men, and the flaw in their thinking that I discovered every single time was they think being in a relationship is where they can now let go and be their weakest self. It's like, oh, the goal is to get the girl so I can then just be shitty and lazy because I have her. In reality, that's where you really start to step up as a man in the first place, because you're going to be tested. Like, if you have a high quality woman, she's going to be testing you for the rest of your life. She's going to be testing you when you're mad. She's going to be testing your patience. She's going to be testing, can you be in the moment with her when your business is collapsing and you're not feeling like a man and you're not crushing it at all? Can you give her love no matter how stressed you are? Can you make sure you can deal with her crazy emotions no matter how crazy your emotions might be? She's going to test you for the rest of your life. But most men don't understand that. They're like, well, I'm married now, right? Isn't like, am I not supposed to just be myself? Yes, you should be yourself, but you should be your best fucking self at all times, because your wife, you demand loyalty of her. You demand of her to take care of herself and be sexy and bring up your children. Yeah, you demand that of her. That means you should demand of yourself to be on top of your game yourself at all times. You should make the decisions. You should be fearless in the face of crises. You should make sure you stay healthy. You should make sure you stay fit. You should make sure that you stay everything that you need to be as a man, and be a good role model as a father for your daughters and your sons alike. And that's very, very key. But most men don't do that. In fact, it's crazy. I'm now, how old are you?
32.
Dude, I'm 34.
Yeah.
Right? So we're almost the same age. And I see it. You probably see this too. A lot of our friends now that are the same age, you haven't seen them in like 5-6 years, and now you see them again, they're fat.
Yeah.
They're fucking bald.
Yeah.
Their wives don't find them attractive anymore. Maybe they have a bunch of unwanted kids that don't respect them. They're in a shitty fucking job. And you can see that in their eyes.
Yeah.
Their eyes don't light up anymore. You can see in their eyes they have already given up.
Yeah.
They're just 30 years of age. They got like 60 more years maybe to live, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. And they've already fucking given up. They gave up their bodies. They gave up their spirit. They gave up their mentality, their mindset. They're just there to just kind of live through the fucking day. They drink. Yeah, they drink alcohol. They eat shitty fucking food. They don't go to the fucking gym. They get a fatter gut. They sleep. They're fucking tired. They can't even play with their kids anymore. They can't even fucking run up the stairs without getting out of breath. And they all fucking give up. And then you see other guys that are like 40, 50 years old. They're fucking fit. They're running marathons. They're running 7 to 8 figure companies. They have kids that love them, respect them. They travel the world. Their wife is hot as fuck, respects them. And you're just like, this motherfucker never gave up.
Yeah.
This motherfucker has just continued to grind and learn to enjoy fucking life while working super duper fucking hard. And those are the men that we need.
Yeah.
Those are the men that our children need. Those are the men that our politics need. Those are the men that our companies need.
Yeah.
These are not overbearing, overly alpha at all cost, man. They're also not fucking bullshit beta chodes that are letting the woke culture walk all over them. Those are kind-hearted men that can go to battle when they need to, but they can also hold a baby and give love when they need to. And that's what it truly means to be a man, in my opinion.
Yeah. I totally agree. Amen.
Amen.
No, but you know what the funny thing is? I always tell people they give everything at work, and when they come home, they give nothing.
Yeah.
And they accepted what you told.
Yeah.
You got the guy over here in Dubai. I don't know if you have seen him. He's really big. Got no arms, no legs.
Oh, he was here on the podcast.
Bro.
Nick Santos.
Bro. And you making fucking excuses.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I had him on the podcast yesterday or 2 days ago. Bro, he drives a Porsche GT3 RS.
Bro.
He works out at the fucking gym. He meets girls. He's traveling the world. Man, this guy doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't even have fucking legs, and he has one arm.
Yeah, bro.
And that arm has like one finger.
Bro, and he's walking in tailor-made suits.
Yeah. It's such a mind blower. Yeah. And then you have completely healthy men like, oh, girls don't want me because I'm not 6 foot. You know? Girls don't want me because I don't have a fucking six-pack. Well, get a fucking six-pack. First of all, if you really think it's that fucking important, it's not. But go get one if you think so. And go fucking work hard.
Yeah.
Like, even right now, like, I have to handle the fucking stupid beach club booking while trying to have a sick podcast with you. And my assistant is like, oh, I'm trying to call with Skype. I need to find an alternative. Try WhatsApp.
Yeah.
They all take what? Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So, you know, sometimes you have to just go through some shit, and it's totally fine. But
you need to handle the shit, man.
You have to handle it, and you have to handle it with a little bit of smile and a good fucking time. Anyways, okay, let's talk about another one.
Yeah.
Prospect says, I gotta sleep over it. What do you say?
Okay. We go back again. I'm curious. Because I always tell people, let's not say I need to sleep one night. Let's say the objection is I need to think about it. I always ask people, okay, you need to think about it. No problem at all, because I don't set in like small stuff or something. It's gonna cost you money. But are you agree with me if we put the price besides? This is gonna work for you, right? Yeah, with the coaching and everything. Yeah. With the guarantees we got. Yeah. Okay, so it's not about the program. Yeah. Okay. So where do you need to think about? But most of the time, bro, I need to think about it, bro. It's like a shadow. Most of the time, when people say I need to think about it, it's the price. Most of the time.
Yeah.
So, for example, it's the price. They gotta tell me, it's the price. Okay, can you afford it? yeah, I can afford it. Maybe if there's a payment plan, bro, there's a payment plan. No worries. But then I always tell people, okay, you know what? Go think about it. Let's follow up like in the next 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
I put it really far away.
Yeah.
And then they say, yeah, that will be nice. I can do it in 2 days as well. Okay, let's do it in 2 days.
Love it.
I say, but you told me this program is exactly what you're looking for, right? Yeah. And you told me, okay, it's a little bit the price. Yeah, okay. But if you think about it, it doesn't gonna change the results. It doesn't gonna change the program. It only is gonna change the price in your head because it's getting bigger. The price is, bro, it's equal. It's not changing. But in your head, it's getting bigger because you're gonna find like 1,000th way not to do it. But in this call, in this conversation we found the one reason for you, the one. And then I will tell the reason.
Yeah.
Let's say, for example, your children. Bro, we found the one reason here. You told me you want to be there for a father, for your children. You want to be the man in the house. That one reason, is it enough for you? Or do you still want to think about it? And then most of the time they say, you're right.
Boom.
And then,
Credit card.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, because, the funny thing is, I need to think about it. They always, bro, there is nobody in the whole world who's going to sit for 2 days. Yeah, the program was like this.
Yeah, nobody. Come on.
You go back to your work,
Yeah.
to your children, to your wife, and you forgot it. And then you think, oh, shit, I got the call today. I'm going to send a WhatsApp. Yeah, I really thought about it, but I'm not going to do it, man. But thanks for your time anyways.
Yeah.
And then you're losing them. So you need to give them that one reason which you found in the conversation just to do it, bro. You got nothing to lose. I always tell people, okay, if it's the price, bro, worst case scenario, what is the biggest problem you have? Are you going to lose your house? Do you need to sleep under a bridge? Can't you buy food anymore? No. Okay. And you keep working, right? Yeah. So the next year, you got the same amount on your bank account again. Yeah. Bro, you can't lose.
Yeah. Beautiful.
You can't lose nothing.
Your clients are all from Netherlands?
Yeah, but I think like Q4, we're going to crush everybody international.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'm giving here the 17th of May an event with Andy Elliot together.
Oh, sick.
In person. And after the summer, I fly to Scottsdale, Arizona. And then I'm going to give an event with Andy in the States.
Sick.
And then we're going to just collecting all the content, so we're going to have some trainings here for real estate companies. But I just do it for free. People think, oh, he's earning a lot of money. But bro, I'm doing it for free. But I tell the company, listen, I'm coming for 2 hours. I do it for free, but I bring my content team. And when you go international, you put out all the content and they see you in the company here, on the stage here, in the United. And then they think, oh, he's crushing it, bro.
Yeah.
So you need to think a little bit smarter.
We've done that too. It's like the fact that you're on stage is so much more powerful than anything else. And it's, again, hard to copy. It's really funny. Like, everybody can copy your VSL. Everybody can copy, like, sit down, have a microphone in your pocket face and record videos like this. But if you're good on stage, which you are, I can tell, you're naturally good at that. Same for me. I've been doing public speaking for many, many, many years. Most people can't do that.
No.
You take any fucking influencer moron or fucking business coach out there, put them on a stage, many of them tank.
Yeah.
Many of them do not know how to hold attention of a crowd, how to be cool, how to be funny, how to be witty, how to have emotions and all that. Again, good to get back to Nick. He's an insane public speaker.
Yeah.
He's crushing
He's
it.
crazy.
And that aura on stage, especially when even if it's just on video, it's very, very powerful branding. It's extremely good. So I told my team, I'm like, I've done an event in LA in January. It was 4 days, and I spoke like 2, 3, 4 hours each and every day, record everything, and I told them, make Instagram reels from everything because nobody else does it, and it just gives you the authority. It gives you legitimacy. People see you in front of a room of other people, especially if it's a room of people that paid $2,000 to $5,000 to be there just to fucking listen to you. It gives you instant boost of authority, instant trust. It's really, really insane, and that's, again, it's very, very hard to copy. So that's why we want to get back into doing more public speaking again.
Yeah.
And even if it's for free, right? I mean, the public speaking I did in January, it costs a lot of money for people to be there. It's really good, but it doesn't need to be like that. Even if you just do it for free, just for the fact that you then have great content,
We are going
very
with Andy Elliot. The event is free.
amazing.
Bro, 500 people are coming.
Amazing.
Imagine the content that I'm speaking in front of 500 people in Dubai.
Love it.
Bro, people in the Netherlands gonna think, bro,
They're like, who the fuck is this? Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
And I think the energy with me and Andy is very good because he's real aggressive, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm just like, bro, chill. And sometimes I just fire, but relax. So the tension between us is really good.
Yeah, that's actually good.
So if they listen for like an hour and a half to me and then Andy comes on the stage or we do it in a different
vice
way,
versa, yeah.
it's just good for the energy.
Andy is a crazy human being and he is crushing it. And I hope that my podcast can kind of instill this in you that everything is possible. You can make everything happen as long as you work hard, you have the right mentors, and you consider learning as the highest good there is on a daily basis. Now, if you're learning something from this episode, please do consider hitting the subscribe button on YouTube, commenting on YouTube, giving a thumbs up. Takes 3 seconds for you, but it helps us rank higher and it helps us get more awesome guests for free onto you so you can keep learning. If you listen to this on iTunes or Spotify, just give us a 5-star rating. I think you can do that on both. And that helps us rank higher. And I'm going to keep doing this podcast forever because I love you and I love the guests and I love what I'm doing. So thank you so much. And now back to the episode. How did you end up working with Andy Elliot? So you got that other mentor, he closed, you started doing closing yourself, and then how did Andy Elliot come into that?
Then I started my own company just to coach people in high ticket sales. But then the same thing like Andrew Tate, Andy Elliot blew up out of the blue, bro.
Yeah.
It was, I think in like 3 months, Andy Elliot was there.
Yeah.
And I thought, who the fuck is this guy? I don't know him. But what I like about him, he's really directly. I always tell people, Andy Elliot is looking through your soul, bro.
Yeah.
He's not looking in your eyes, he's looking through your soul. And that's what I like, you know. And he's also really hard about the mindset. So he's teaching people sales.
Yeah.
But in the mindset, bro, you know, and I love mindset. Mindset is the most important thing. And he also says sales is 80% mindset. It's 80%. But I was following him, and then I saw that he was giving an event with Patrick Bet-David. I think last year, June. So I was texting him on Instagram. So I think it was an appointment set or something in it. And I told him, yeah, I'm in the Netherlands. But the funny thing is, his name is Andy. My name is Andy. He's the biggest one in America. I'm the biggest one in the Netherlands.
Love it.
Bro, the chances are 0.0001% that you're going to meet the same person, you know? So I was in the DM and so yeah, maybe I want to come to the event, and so they give me a number. So one of the sales guys called me, but always when sales people call me, I'm gonna test them.
Yeah.
But the Americans, bro, they are crazy, bro. They are crazy sellers.
Yeah, true.
It's typical American way. I think it doesn't work in the Netherlands or Europe.
Amen.
But in the American way, it's crazy. So the guy called me. And he said, yeah, we're doing the event, and we got the tickets for 2K, 5K, or 20K. I said, okay, so explain me the difference. Yeah, the 2K, you are just at the event, okay? The 5K, you are VIP seated, and you got a photo with Andy, and yeah, that's it, okay. But we also got a 20K, and then you're on stage with the chairs. But then you got also a meet and greet with Patrick Bet-David and with Andy.
Sick.
But it was my first event, you know. And I should go with Danny's closing for me. So I told him, yeah, bro, it's okay. I'm gonna think about the tickets. And he said, bro, why do you need to think about it? So I told him, I said, yeah, I'm going with Danny. You know, I don't know what tickets he wants. And yeah, but he said, bro, then we just do the 2K tickets. And when you decide it's getting the 5K tickets, you can pay the rest. Okay. I said, yeah, bro, but I'm now in the car. I'm going to the restaurant. Okay, let me call you back within 5 minutes if you're in the restaurant. And I'm a motherfucker, yeah. So I told him, okay, let's go. Send me the payment link. So, yeah, the salespeople, they are crazy, bro. So
American sales is
bro, he sold me so hard, bro. I'm gonna explain you. So I think. Yeah, we bought the tickets for the event, and I think like they following up a lot. You know, but they don't follow up with a text message. They always send videos, selfie videos. Yeah, what's up, Andy? Thinking about you, bro.
Very American, yeah.
Bro, it's very personal, you know. So he told me, yeah, bro, let's have a conversation because I just have a talk with Andy about you. I said, okay. So he told me, yeah, bro, because you're also from the Netherlands, Andy's, you got the same name and everything. You should do a podcast together, man, bro. So he was walking at the office there, showing me the podcast studio, showing me Andy. And he was, what's up, brother? But, bro, if someone inspires you, you just think, oh, fuck yeah, brother,
sick.
what's up? So he told me, yeah, the podcast will be 75 Gs. I thought, motherfucker, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I thought, okay, but we put it on our YouTube channel and we do this and we do that and everything. And then I always tell people because a lot of people ask me, yeah, why should I choose for you? Because I take fucking risks, bro. I don't give a shit.
Love it.
So I told him, bro, let's do the fucking podcast. I don't give a shit, bro. I will pay the 75 Gs, no worries. So last year, June, I flew to the States, went to the Patrick Bet-David event, did a podcast with Andy together. I think it's coming out like, I told him to just hold it when I go international. So yeah, that was it. And then I just kept in contact with someone of his team. And then, they were really smart. I think the company's from Patrick Bet-David, Minette. You know it?
No. I know Patrick Bet-David, but I don't
Minette is a crazy
don't
app.
know the company.
Because as a public speaker, you can put yourself on the platform and I can pay to ask you a question. So I can pay you like $100 and just ask you a question. And you just reply.
Yeah.
But then I also can ask you a question and you have to reply in a voice note.
Yeah.
It's
And it
costing
costs
like
what?
$250.
Yeah.
And you can also do a Zoom call.
That is so sick.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy. So I didn't got Andy's number. And I know if I'm just going on his Instagram, the appointment setters, everything is there.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was just on Minette.
Oh.
And bro, you can ask him questions for $10, bro.
Sick.
So I say, holy shit. So I was paying the $10 and just asking questions for real, bro. What are you doing? You remember me with the podcast together, etc. And then he was sending me video. He said, bro, it's fucking awesome that you texted me. Here you got my number. I thought, bro, for $10 I got his number.
Holy
It's
fuck.
crazy. So, but it's private number. But he told me, I'm going to move to Dubai. I said, okay, why are you going to move to Dubai? He said, yeah, we just want to check to live 6 months in the States and 6 months somewhere else. So we're thinking about Dubai. I told him, bro, I'm just moved here to Dubai. So it will be great if we can work together. So we discussed this one-on-one mentorship program. It was like 100K. Yeah, I did it.
Nice.
I paid him now almost 200K in total. But the best investment you can do is in yourself.
I was gonna say it comes back. So
Andy always tells people not S&P 500, S&P and me. Yeah, though he's not telling S&P, SME.
SME 500.
Yeah,
So I heard that too. Yeah,
it's
I heard
crazy.
it too. It's cool, man. I've had many 50-50 mentorship deals.
Yeah.
Where basically everything I make 50%, I pay to my mentors. I've also just had straight up paying up front. Last year alone, I spent, I think, 250-something thousand on mentors just in a single year. And it was actually one of my lower years in terms of amount. But yeah, you always make back so much money. It's insane. People sometimes are proud when they invest in real estate and they get like 15% return per year. Or like, wow, look how well the S&P 500 went up for 10%. And I'm like, bro, I've spent 100K on mentoring and I made back like 400K the next month. Yeah. That's not 10 fucking percent per year. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Like the amount of return you actually get from investing in yourself is so much higher. Yet people think, oh, mentorship programs are a fucking scam. Oh, online courses don't work.
Scarcity people.
Yeah, and then those are the people who are proud of for like an 8% return on their fucking stocks or whatnot. Yeah. Like this is not gonna, like 8%, 10%, 20% a year is not gonna make you fucking rich. No. Okay? No. Like go buy something from someone that is where you want to be, ask them questions, go all in. Don't just buy the program and think that's all you need to do. Buy the program and act as if it's the only chance you will ever have.
And be the best fucking student, yeah.
Be the best fucking student, yeah. Like get on people's nerves. The number one thing I tell my clients is like, get on our nerves. It is our job, okay? Our literal job is to serve you. Get on our nerves. There's no question that it's too stupid. ask for feedback on fucking everything.
Yeah.
The best students that get the best results in any of my programs are those that are just a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
They just always ask questions.
When sometimes you open your phone, you think, oh my God.
Exactly. You open your phone, they're like, hey, can you review this? Can you check that? And I'm like, you know what? I'll gladly fucking do so.
Yeah.
And then those are the people that make the first 10K very quickly, 50K, get all the way to 100K, etc. It's fucking insane.
Yeah.
But it's like, get on our fucking nerves, okay? You're paying us money.
Yeah.
It's our fucking job,
Yeah.
okay? You're not getting on the waiter's nerves at the restaurant. It's his fucking job. Go order, go ask us questions, and you're going to get
But we got the mindset, bro. And we are just logical thinkers.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got to see the price. We got to think, okay, the return on investment should be this. Okay, let's do it, bro.
Yeah. Easy. True.
But also, what I want to tell is that a lot of people tell, the coaching is scam, etc. And it's because of one thing: they don't see the value, and it's in the mindset.
Yeah.
Because if they buy a new phone, it's the same price, bro. But you got the phone in your hands, so you get the value. It's right over here. I got the phone,
Yeah.
and they don't see the value in the program, so they think, yeah, I pay money, but I see nothing. And I always tell people, okay. Imagine I'm on stage in front of 500 people here in the event in Dubai, and they're all in debt, like 500 euros. So I go on stage and I tell people, okay, listen, this watch, this one, I'm gonna sell it now for $1,500, bro. I think this is like 60, 70K or something.
Yeah.
Bro, everyone in the room is gonna call his mom, his dad, his niece, because why? They know and they see it's a 60,000 watch. If I sell it right now,
I get the money back.
I get the money back.
Mm.
And that's what people are not seeing, but
Amen.
they don't think that way.
I have a similar metaphor that I teach my sales staff. It's the Brad Pitt on a yacht metaphor. So it's like this, okay? Imagine you pitch a program and the person is like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's worth the money. I'm not sure if I have it, blah, 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 blah. I'm always saying like this, okay? If you hadn't pitched him a regular program, or you made it sound like a regular program, but instead you would have been Brad Pitt, and you're like, listen, this is Brad Pitt speaking here. You're going to pay me $6,000, and for that, you and I are going to chill on my yacht tomorrow. You're going to be in the next movie together with me, and you get to sleep with my wife, Angelina Jolie. The person would not be like, yeah, it sounds pretty interesting, but I gotta think. They'd be like, well, fuck yeah. I'm gonna sell my grandma right now to fucking be on that yacht with you tomorrow, Brad. I got the 6K ready. Fuck it. I'm gonna sell my left ball and I'll fucking make it happen. So I always put it like this: whenever my sales guy in my team says like, oh, it was hard for them to be excited about the program, I'm always like, would they have bought if you had been Brad Pitt on the yacht? And if the answer is yes, then it means you just haven't made it clear what the value is that they're getting out of the money.
Yep.
And that's the most important thing. And like you said, like you and I are probably the easiest people to be sold at this point.
Yeah.
Like I've made investments of like 50K in like 5 minutes. I'm like, hey, what's up? I heard you guys are good. How much is it? 50K, cool. How long? What do I get? Well, if this happens, great. Do you guys take Amex? Perfect. Done.
Yeah.
50K like this.
Yeah.
We're like the easiest fucking clients ever. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, we are good at sales, but you are easy to sell.
Exactly. It's the funniest thing ever. We just fucking buy shit because it's really fucking good.
Yeah.
That's really all that matters.
Yeah.
And I think that's also like, if you really understand sales, you understand human beings. You understand everything. You understand why the guy in traffic is cutting you off. You understand maybe, whatever. You go to a restaurant and you wear shorts because you forgot to wear pants and they won't let you in, and you talk yourself into it. You make sure it works.
Well, everything in life is sales.
Everything
I
in life is
always
sales.
tell people, and that's why I tell people you should learn it in school. Because it's not only for earning the money. Always people think sales is just earning money, but sales is life, bro. Because every day you are busy with sales.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah.
And now my son had a presentation, I think last week, about sales.
How old is he?
9.
Wow.
But you know what he did? He showed my YouTube video to the class.
Oh, let's go, man.
So I was coming in the class the next morning. That's the YouTuber.
Oh, that is so sick, man.
But you know how they teach how they teach the children there? And this is really great. We have it. We've talked about public speaking, about sales and everything. Comfort zone is also one big thing. People staying in. The kids, they got like one big. I think it's like a theater room or something. I think there is like a seating of 750 50 chairs or something, and a podium. Every Friday, my children needs to get on the podium.
Wow.
All the other classes are there. They need to take the microphone and tell a recap of the week.
Wow, that's
At 9,
sick.
7, and 4 years old, bro.
Damn.
And then
Man, I love that school.
Bro,
when I have
school
kids,
is
I'm gonna ask you for that.
crazy,
school, man.
bro. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna show you. Maybe you can.
How much is school here? I don't even know.
School's expensive, bro.
How much?
Like I think it depends on the age. But for my 3 children, I think like 55K or something.
In total per year?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's okay, bro.
Fuck it.
If you
For kids to
but
get fucking educated,
look,
hell
if
yeah.
you come from the Netherlands and
I mean,
school's
yeah.
free,
Yeah.
and then you come here, they say, yeah, it's like for 1 year, like 15K. What the fuck are they getting here? But then we did the school tour, bro. They got basketball courts. They got
Sick.
3 football courts. They got a home. They got their own gym. They got climbing walls.
Wow.
Bro, they got a theater. They got a cinema.
Wow.
Bro, I was looking, and they told me, oh yeah, for his age, he's like 9, yeah. Yeah, they also got a lesson to build drones.
Wow, let's go.
I don't know, they got the lab, everything, but I'm gonna show you. I made one picture. Let me check if I see I have it here. I'm making too much pictures.
You got 2 phones too. What's the story behind that?
Yeah, just one private and one work.
That's pretty unspectacular, but makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, it's better because if you have the clients,
Yeah. I still have everything on one phone.
in the switch, bro.
Yeah, no,
I just got one
I don't-
WhatsApp, my Dubai number. Nobody got my Dubai number. Only
interesting.
private people got gets my Dubai number, and all the clients got my Netherlands number.
Interesting.
Here, I'm gonna show it on camera in a second.
Yeah.
There's a quote on the wall: "An investment in knowledge pays the best interest." It's in school, bro.
I love
But
it.
the whole school, like this, it's full.
Fuck yeah.
Full. They
Fuck.
teach them about entrepreneurship, sales, mindset,
Man.
health, everything, bro. Here.
Wow.
The future belongs to those who can imagine it, design it, and execute it. It isn't something you await, but rather create. Bro, this
Wow.
is in the wall.
Wow.
Through the whole school.
I wish my school had shit like
Bro,
that.
I'm fucking inspired when I bring my kids to school. Then I'm watching the quotes and think, fuck yeah, bro, we're gonna crush it today. And only when I'm bringing my kids to school, I'm like, this. Oh, that quote's fucking good, man.
That's
Let's
good.
go. That's crazy.
That's really, really, really
crazy.
good. It's so rare for. When I think about school, I just think about like bullshit waste of fucking time.
Yeah, I don't know how the school systems in your country are.
It's
I think
it's very similar in the
similar,
Netherlands. Very similar. Like it's
But
for free,
imagine-
but it sucks.
You was like a younger child, and you're watching the American movies. You got American high school, right? You said, fuck's sake, man, I need to be at the American high school.
Yeah.
No, it's the same.
Oh, nice.
It's the same. It's just as big as it is in the movies. It's totally the same. They got basketball competition, bro, anything.
wow.
It's crazy.
Yeah, we didn't have any of that.
No.
It's funny because like I'm thinking about kids, and in my head I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell them that okay, you have to go to school, and they're gonna teach you only unnecessary shit, and I have to explain to them why they still have to learn it, even though they'll never use it.
Yeah.
And I'll just have, and then probably they will teach them some woke bullshit at the school that I then have to fix. I'm like, okay, they're gonna teach you this, but it's actually not true. But you can't speak against it because then they're gonna kick you out, and I'll have to explain them all of that. But then I also realize there are schools like this one where you don't have any of these issues, and they're teaching sales and they're
it's crazy.
motivating them, and they have the
Getting on the
big
podium.
presentations
Yeah,
like
it's
that. I'm like,
crazy.
man,
It's crazy.
okay. That is fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be excited to get my kids to
Yeah.
school.
Yeah.
I would tell them, like, learn everything they teach you in the school. It's amazing. Because, critical thinking, entrepreneurship, problem solving, these are skill sets that are really, really usable later on in life. And people like you and I, we had to acquire that painstakingly.
Yep.
With mistakes, we had to pay mentors for that. But if you learn it as a kid in school,
it's
your 4-year-old already speaks 4 languages.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Like, they're gonna have such a head start compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
By the time they're teenagers, they will.
Bro,
be
I think
insane.
within 2 months he's speaking better English than me, bro.
Sick.
So last time she came home, she said, Daddy, yeah, hola sacamitos. I said, oh, what are you saying? It means hello. That's crazy, bro.
Why
It's
Spanish
crazy.
though? That's I
Yeah,
don't-
they can choose like Spanish or French.
Okay,
Bro,
interesting.
France.
Yeah, fuck French.
Friends, I love you, but bro, the language, yeah. And I think Spanish is in the top 5
Top
from
five worldwide?
most.
Of course, yeah.
yeah,
South America, most of them speak either that or Portuguese.
yeah, and a lot of people here as well. So yeah, I probably
really?
teach us just Spanish.
That's interesting.
Yeah,
That's interesting. I mean, Arabic is such a good idea because the Middle East is going to become more and more
yeah, but
interesting
you know what the
economically.
crazy thing is? If they speak Arabic, they can scam me here, bro.
Oh.
Because my son can translate it. He said, "Daddy," he said, "You're a dickhead." They can say, "Hey." No, that's good.
That's good, yeah, and of course English easy.
Yeah, the Middle East, bro, it's gonna be so big.
I see it here. It's insane. So yesterday I was having dinner with a bunch of entrepreneurs, and I'm like, okay, there's exactly 2 places on Earth that are already further ahead than everybody else, and that's Japan
Yeah,
and Dubai.
yeah,
You go here, it's just the buildings, how modern everything is.
yeah.
Infrastructure works, zero crime. You're like, oh, so that is based. They're living in the future, while the rest of Europe, U.S., everything else is just living in the fucking Middle Ages.
And it's getting worse.
Yeah, and it's getting worse. Exactly. It's insane. Like, even the U.S., like the most powerful nation on earth, you go through New York, you go through Miami, people are fucking passed out on the streets, drugs. You got to be careful with your watch. You hear crazy crime stories. You walk around the wrong corner by accident. Boom, now you're in the hood somewhere. Sure, you have Lambos driving around. Sure, you have entrepreneurs living there. But it's not like here where you can have your girlfriend take a walk outside at 3 a.m. in the morning. You can leave your phone and your wallet in the car. They'll bring it back to you. Nobody's going to steal anything. You only have that in 2 places on earth. That's Japan and Dubai.
Yeah.
That is insane if you
it's
think
crazy.
about it.
It's
and if you
crazy.
go to Tokyo, it's the biggest city in the world. There's no trash nowhere.
Yeah.
Zero trash. Zero crime. Like I was there for a month last year or 2 years ago, and I was just exploring the city at night. I was jet lagged as hell. It was 2 a.m. in the morning, and I would just walk through the city with my hoodie on and with my noise-canceling headphones on. I would never do that anywhere else, right? I would like turn around and make sure I could hear that someone might be attacking from the back. In Japan, you don't have to worry about that at all.
Crazy.
And same here. And then you go to Europe, like the heart of the civilized country, and you're like, you have to worry about shit. There's
Bro, you have to
crime
worry
everywhere,
about
homeless.
wearing your watch.
Worry about the watch. I would not want my girlfriend to go outside after midnight by herself.
Yeah, it's
You hear
crazy.
creepy fucking stories all the time of girls being creeped on, people being abducted, or like even worse, like kids getting stabbed
Bro.
at the fucking kindergartens.
Bro, it was like, I think 6 months ago in the Netherlands. My daughter was playing on a playing court over there. And there was like a white van or something. He was just chatting with some little children just to take one, you know. So they all put it on Facebook. Hey, watch out, the white car. So we searched for it and it was gone already. But yesterday, the teacher asked my daughter, why did you guys move to Dubai as a family? Bro, you know what she said? She said, yeah, because in the Netherlands you got a white van and it's taking little girls. It's very dangerous. Bro, that's what she told the teacher. Bro,
I love it.
but she was scared to play outside because of one small incident. And here you don't have to worry, bro. Sometimes my children are playing. I don't know where they are.
Yeah.
And in the Netherlands, I was just like panicking my phone, searching for the location. And then I was calling my son. He was not picking up. I jumped in my car, right to it. Oh, they're fine.
Yeah.
Bro, now sometimes, my wife, where are the children? I think they're there. Yeah. How long didn't see them? Don't know, for like 2 hours or something. And then I'm walking to the playing area. They're not there. Walking to another playing area. Not there. Walking to another playing area. Not there. Okay, they will come home. And then they come inside. I was just playing with a friend over there, you know. And bro, and the funny thing is, we live in a community, you know. It's all guarded and everything.
Sweet.
But I think on every 50 meters or something, there's a camera, bro.
Wow.
But the scarcity people might just say, oh, yeah, my privacy, you know. They got camera. Bro, for fuck's sake, it's for your safety.
Yeah, for your
So
kids,
if I
man.
lose my child, I'm walking to the security guard and say, bro, listen, I did see my child 2 hours ago. I don't know where she is. Just check the cameras for me, please, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, they gotta check the cameras. He's right over there, man. And you pick him up. It's just such a different nation, bro.
Yeah.
I always tell people, you're like 34, right?
Yeah.
I think we are almost the last generation playing outside,
Amen.
no internet,
Yeah.
playing with Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
They're fucking expensive right now. The Pokemon cards,
I
bro,
see
it's
that, man. It's
crazy.
insane.
I'm investing in them as well. That is crazy. But we got the Pokemon card, we got the Flippos. You remember the
What's that?
Flippos? You don't remember?
No, what's that?
Oh, then I think it's typical Dutch. It's just like coins and you can flip them. It was crazy, but
Oh, dude, we had to.
bro, it was
we called
very
them
popular.
differently.
Yeah,
Dude, wasn't it Pogs?
yeah, they were always in chips.
Yeah, exactly. It was like chips with fucking
Yes.
Alf chips and shit
Yes,
like that. Yeah.
yes. So there was, bro, we had a crazy childhood, bro. But I always tell people, I say, yeah, how's Dubai with the family? And I always tell them, you remember the childhood you had? Yeah, it's here right now.
Wow.
Because you can leave the door open, your kid can go to the neighbor. It's crazy. We moved in 4 months ago, and I was working at my office at home. But the neighbor, he was like building the building. He was restructuring it and making a lot of noise. But bro, I got my headphones on, noise cancelling. I didn't hear it. And in the evening, the bell rings. As the neighbor, I was really sorry for making noise. Bro, bought a box of donuts because he was making noise.
Bro.
It's crazy. The funny thing is,
anyways.
he asked me, "Your son play football, soccer?" I said, "Yes, but I'm figuring out the club. Yeah, I'm trainer at the club. Maybe you can do a trial one time." He said, "Yeah, no worries." So we did a trial, and then the second time he come, and the neighbor was, "You going home right now? Yeah. Can you take my son?" Yeah, bro, I can take him. Okay, go with him, yeah? Bro, it's normal here.
Wow.
I had seen the guy 2 times. Can you take my son? Yeah, I can, man, no problem.
You're selling me Dubai right now.
Yeah,
like
but bro,
nobody else, bro.
But what you said in the beginning, bro, I always tell people this. If you ask 10 people, how's Dubai? Yeah, it's like fake. There's no nature. They build everything for the Instagram. And then I thought, okay, from the 10 people, how much were there in Dubai? 0.
yeah,
Okay.
very good. Very
Just
good point.
shut up, please, then.
Yeah.
Because I got one guy who's working for me, and he told me, yeah, Dubai, I don't know, because you see all the Lambos, the building. I said, bro, I live in a garden community, just in a nice villa. Nobody is there, bro. It's just so quiet and easy and safe for children. Bro, he was here. Bro, I'm gonna move to Dubai, man. Because people don't know that side. They only see the
flashy
like the
Instagram
fake
side.
coaches
Yeah.
with the Lambos and everything, pranking with stuff that isn't
Yeah.
them, and that's the picture what they got from Dubai. But if you drive a car and you go to Sharjah for 2 hours, bro, you got mountains, you got
really?
nature. Yeah, bro, it's crazy. You
No
got
shit.
lakes and everything. People don't know. People always think, oh, Burj Khalifa, that's
Yeah.
Dubai.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Like desert and that's
So you can do anything. You can go to GBR if you want to go to the beach. If you like a busy city, you go to downtown. If you like boats, bro, you go to Marina. You
Yeah.
got everything here.
Yeah.
Everything.
I'm like I said, like I've actually been known for the guy who doesn't like Dubai. And then I was here once. I was here for like four nights in a hotel, and I'm like, yeah, it's decent, but it's definitely not nice.
Mhm.
And now that I've been here for the past week, I spoke to people who live here.
Yeah.
I saw how it feels like when you just work here, and how efficient it is, and how safe it is, and how real humans really like it. Especially you now talking about the perspective from a father with kids. I'm like, okay, this is fucking sick.
Yeah, but you also got a time difference with Austria, right?
2 hours?
Yeah, bro, that's life.
Who cares?
No, it's life hack, bro.
Oh, that
They got the winter time and summertime as well?
I think so. Yeah.
That's crazy. But in the winter time, you are 3 hours ahead.
Well, here you don't have the change.
No.
Oh wow,
No.
that is
Only
so
Europe
sick.
changes, bro.
Oh,
Here
no,
you got
and US.
here you got the same time the whole year.
That is so sick.
But in the winter time, you got 3 hours difference. Bro, imagine yourself, you wake up at 6.
and you got 3
It's
hours.
3 o'clock there.
Yeah.
So you go to the gym, you do the ice bath, I don't know, the affirmations. Bro, you do anything and you start your first meeting at 9, it's 12 here.
yeah.
So your whole morning, you can do your deep work, gym, everything.
I love
All the people waking up, you're already done.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
That's pretty sick.
It's really a life hack.
Yeah. I don't even mind that. Even when I'm in the States, everything is the other way around. I don't mind that. I don't really
Yeah.
care. But it's good to know that there's no daylight savings time bullshit.
No.
That always
It's just
messes me
always
up.
the same.
It's very, very interesting.
Yeah.
No, it's like really, I have to say, it's a beautiful place, a beautiful country. It's very genuine.
Yeah.
I fucking love it, and it's so easy to make money here and get inspired. And now hearing your perspective with kids is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
What do your kids want to be when they grow up? Do they already have plans?
My son wants to take my company.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's 9.
Yeah.
And my daughter wants to be also in sales because sometimes she's just in a funny mood. So last time I took her to the office, we were opening a very big office here in the next 2 weeks. So I was talking with her and she was sitting on my chair like this. Yeah. Now I'm like Haley the closer. And if I ask you to bring coffee, you need to do it because I'm your boss.
That is
I am
so
Sales
sick.
Domination. She's gonna tell. So it's really funny. And I think the youngest one, she's 4, but I don't know. I think from my 3 children, she's the most creative. And sometimes Haley's is the middle one. I ask her what she wants to be, and sometimes she say stewardess.
Wow.
Is flight attendant?
Yeah, flight attendant. Yeah, steward.
Then she say something like that, or sometimes she say, "I just want to work in the supermarket." And I always tell them, if that's what you want, just do it, but do it at your best.
Yeah.
Look, I don't decide about the future of my children. I don't gonna tell them you need to be an entrepreneur, you need to build your own company. Do whatever you want, but I'm teaching them everything about mindset, entrepreneurship, money. I teach them everything right now so that they know what it can do for them. And if they decide, I just want to work in the supermarket, I still love you. Just go to the supermarket.
That's obviously the best way to do it.
Yeah, you need to let them free because I think it's same. I don't know it, but you got the YouTubers, the family vloggers.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
But bro, they pushing the children in.
Yeah.
Bro, and
That's really bad. For
and a
kids.
few times you see when the children are growing up, they getting depressed, bro.
They get super fucked up. Remember the kid from Kevin Home Alone? He got fucked
It's
up.
the perfect
He sued
example.
his parents. He sued his own parents.
Yeah, it's the perfect example.
Yeah.
So I don't want to push my children away.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what I'm doing. You need to do the same.
Yeah.
No, this is what I built for you. If you want to keep going with my company, you can do it. If you want to do your own company, you can do it. Do you want a 9-to-5 job? Do it.
Yeah.
But do what you love.
What does your day-to-day life look like between managing your company, staying fit, keep learning, but also being there for your kids, for your family?
It's crazy, man. It's total difference. I now got a very big team on the back end. So I always tell people, when you want to scale your company big, you only need to focus on one thing, making content. That's the most important thing, the personal brand, everything. So now I got a whole back-end team who's managing whole my company. So the delivery, sales, everything. The only thing I'm doing, filming, making content. So now my content guy is editing because we are dropping a vlog with the car reveal today. Nice. So I told him, don't come with me today. Just, bro, editing. 5 o'clock, the vlog needs to be live. So don't come with me. Stay at home.
I know that feeling, bro.
Bro, sometimes it's a sacrifice for them as well.
Yeah.
Bro, sometimes you have to. So now we wake up early, I think like 6 o'clock or something, because the school times are very hard. 7:45, they need to be at school. 3:30 they finish.
Wow.
Only on Friday they finish at 12.
Interesting.
So imagine the days. It's like 8.5 hours or something.
Yeah.
School. It's crazy.
But that's good for you because it allows you to do your thing.
But it's also good for them.
Yeah.
Because they're going to know the discipline, everything. It's just the perfect. So then I bring my kids to school. Then I'm always, every day when we bring our kids to school, we do some coffee with my wife in the garden. Ice bed. Always.
Nice.
Bro, it's just... I'm getting so chill off the ice bed, just the breathing and everything. Then I always do some affirmations, my gratefulness. I speak out, and then I always go to the gym. And then I'm always checking the planning of the day, just making content, going to the office, check the guys, the planning. Okay, what's going on today? What the guys are going to do? And then we got a driver who picks up the kids from school. I think I'm home like now after the podcast I'm going, so I think I'm home at 4 or something, 4:30. Then I'm going to just enjoy the children. When I'm home. So
wow.
I think most of the time I'm coming home like 4:30, and I'm with the children till 7 or something, 7:30. Bring them to bed, and then I got some calls left in the evening. But sometimes you need to build the sacrifices. The last 3 days. We filmed the car review. We needed to do a lot of filming.
Yeah.
So I was filming 3 days straight ahead, like in the afternoon and in the evening. So I was coming back home really quick, give my children a kiss. I need to go again, change my clothes, need to film again. And last night, my youngest daughter, I think my son is more to his mother. My middle daughter is a little bit in between, but my youngest daughter is totally into me. Totally into me. She's crazy. She's psycho. It's a really crazy kid. So she was crying yesterday, but she was falling asleep crying because I wasn't there for like 3 days in the evening.
Oh.
So then I'm always telling people, okay, listen, my children are crying that I'm not there. So Thursday night, bro, you can call me, you can do anything, but I'm with my children. But I always explain my children why I'm not there for the 3 days. And then I'm explaining them, you like school? Huh? The new school. Yeah, I like it a lot. Okay. Do you like the house we have now in Dubai? Yeah. Do you like it that we live in Dubai? Yeah. And that's why I sometimes need to go away for 3 days just to make the money so we can stay here. You want to stay here or you want to go back to the... No, we want to stay here. Okay. That's why I needed to go for 3 days, yeah? Yeah, so you need to earn money. Yes. Okay, and then they understand it.
That's interesting too.
Yeah, but you need to explain them, bro, because they don't understand if you're home every night and then out of the blue you're gone for 3 days.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they're going to cry, hey, daddy's not here. So I always tell the parents as well, explain your children. Because then they understand it. And especially my daughter is 4. She don't understand shit, bro.
Yeah.
When I tell her, you like school? Yeah, I like school. You're like, Dubai? Yeah, we buy ice cream here. Bro, she doesn't understand shit. But I'm just telling her that if she understands it, she knows why I'm gone.
Yeah.
So, for example, say, yeah, I love Dubai because we can buy ice cream. You want to buy ice cream tomorrow? Yeah. I need to make money for the ice cream. And then she's, we going to buy it tomorrow? Yeah, okay, we're going to buy it. But I always tell people, your wife, your children, just involve them with your journey because they can understand. If they don't understand it and you tell, yeah, bro, yeah, honey, was so excited today, got a big deal, we did a nice podcast. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
because you don't understand the whole process, you know?
To connect the dots.
With your children, with your wife.
Very good point.
It's very important.
It's the same. Like, I even notice it with my girlfriend. We don't even have kids yet, right? But with my girlfriend alone, I'm also like, she's like, why are you working? Like, go watch Sex and the City with me. Why do you have this call right now? Yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, listen, remember how we went to Italy for a whole month last year? Like, why do you think I could do that? Because you have a business. Yeah. Exactly. What do you think does a business entail? Talking to clients. Exactly. Where do you think does the money come from? From the clients. Exactly. And that's why I'm not here watching Sex and the City with you, because I'm talking to the clients. Because ultimately they enable me to be here in the first place with you. And it's funny because for us entrepreneurs, it's like, of course, like it's super logical. But for people on the outside, they need to be told to connect these dots all the time. It's probably also the same for the people within your company. Same spiel here. It's like we, for example, explain to our setters where the leads come from and what they cost. Because the setter sits down, he gets a list of phone numbers, just calls them, right? Yeah. My job is to just fucking call the phone numbers. But no, per phone number, the company pays this much money. So if you're not on point with it, if you're fucking it up, if you don't get the intro wrong, you just cost the company this much money. Where do you think is the person coming from when they say they like the content? It's because Max shoots the videos for them. So Max invests this much time into making videos so you can have a warm lead in front of you and you don't have to waste your time explaining yourself to them, right? So you need to connect the dots for everyone at every situation.
Very important.
Because then they value what they do and they pay more attention and they do it better.
Yeah.
And therefore you also become more efficient and more effective in the company. Yeah. So it's a very, very interesting point. Do you think your kids will grow up in a world that is more difficult than the one you grew up in, or easier?
I think now we are in Dubai, it's easier because it's quite similar. We got the same safety and everything. But I think in Europe, it was not good, bro. It was really hard. I think here in Dubai, they got it like easy, but I always tell people, here is really safe. But if there's a lot of safety, they're getting also a lot of softy. Because there's nothing happens.
Yeah.
So that's why I took my son to boxing. After the summer, he's starting boxing 3 times a week.
Wow.
And 1 time a week with a personal trainer. And he needs... So I don't push my children, but now I'm going to push him. He needs to get in the ring. He needs to fight 1 fight. Only if it's 1 fight, I'm okay with it. Because he needs to experience as a man how it is when another person is in front of you and he wants to punch you.
It's a good point.
Because if I go to the Netherlands for like 3 or 4 weeks and he's like a softie, he can't defend himself. He thinks it's all safe. Bro, in the Netherlands, it's not as safe as here.
Yeah.
But also with different countries. If you go on vacation, he needs to be a real man, you know. So I'm teaching them, I don't push my kids, but he needs to fight.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Any martial art is interesting and important to learn in general because you need to learn how to avoid fights, but you need to learn how to defend yourself if it's unavoidable.
With sales, you avoid fights with the communication.
That's a good point.
But if it comes to a fight, you can fight.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
It's a very, very good point. How tall is your son? Is he already taller than me?
Bro, he's getting tall.
Yeah.
He's getting taller than me. I'm like 180. And on the consultancy, everything, they told me he's getting like 195 or something.
Holy shit.
Yeah, bro. He's getting big, bro. I think when I'm standing, he's already coming here or something.
But how tall? That's already taller than me.
Bro, he's 9. So that he's standing there and thinking, oh my God.
You got the Dutch G's. Dutch people are the tallest people in the world, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're the tallest people in the world,
true.
bro. Like you guys are the tallest on average.
Sometimes people ask me if you can change something about yourself, what do you want to change? I always tell them my height.
Really?
Bro, I think it's fucking awesome, bro. If you're like 192 or something, fucking massive. Bro, if you see a big guy, a really big guy, like 195 or something, full of muscles, you're impressed, right?
You want to be even taller than you are right now?
Yeah, bro. But then you're impressed, right? Then you're looking at the guy, you think, oh my fucking God, who the fuck is this guy? Bro, you get
What kind of genetic
I
pool is
think,
this?
Andrew Tate is also really big.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I think, I don't know how it is with the 6'2" or something.
Wow.
Or he's really big
That's interesting.
as well. But if you see him, like the body, the energy.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
different.
if you see him walking in the streets, it's aura.
Exactly.
But maybe I'm gonna buy high heels or something.
I've seen the Mountain once. You know the Mountain, the guy from Game of
Dutch
Thrones?
guy.
Is he Dutch?
Oh no, the Mountain. No, you got.
The Mountain is from Iceland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's doing. I think he did something with the Dutch giant. You know?
Oh, yeah?
Dutch giant.
No.
You don't know it?
No,
I can show
wait,
you, bro.
what?
The Dutch giant.
There's an
bro.
even
He's
taller guy.
Massive, bro. Okay.
I love it, man.
Dutch.
Well, do the Dutch come from Vikings? No, right? The Danish do.
Bro, he's
Denmark is Viking blood, but
7'2".
holy fuck!
He's like 2 meters and 80 centimeters. Bro.
What the fuck?
Bro, look.
That's like
You know,
is he alive
you know,
right now?
Kevin Hart is small, right?
Yeah,
Look
yeah.
the difference.
Holy fuck, bro! His biceps is like the
Bro,
size of my head.
Yeah, bro. Watch.
What does he do?
Here. This is in a plane, bro. He only can have one seat. Look.
Dude, he has to like. Dude, he's so broad, man.
Look at the seat. He only can sit at one place. Bro, he can sit here.
He has to sit in the exit row or something. Oh man, he's
Look,
fucked.
there's like one chair over there. Bro, imagine you sitting next to him and you got like this, you know, like the arm,
The whole flight.
and bro, you're sitting like this. Bro, he's really big.
What does he do? Is he a bodybuilder or?
Yeah, I think, and he got like a food prep company or something. Yeah, that's
Interesting.
crazy. Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be that tall.
No, that's too tall, bro.
Yeah, honestly, I'm happy. I'm 172. Okay, I'm happy the way.
Yeah.
But here's the crazy thing, because he's mentioned aura. I get this all the time. People see me in real life. They're like, "Oh shit, I thought you're much taller." Because of my charisma, because when I speak in front of the camera, I have that aura. And then they see me in person, they're like, "Man, you fucking short. What the fuck is this?
Are you pussy?
And I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. You perceive me as much taller than I actually am.
Yeah, that's the
pretty
positive side.
interesting. Yeah. And at least that helped me a lot with, like, I was never popular with girls. I was never like the tall, good-looking kid in school or something like that. So I had to just compensate with this, with my charisma, with being funny, with being witty, with being interesting, with being a great storyteller. These are all now skill sets that I acquired that I'm using in my business. So, for example, I don't know many tall, handsome guys that are crushing it in business, except for you and another Dutch guy, because you guys are probably not even tall in your country. But because most tall, good-looking guys, they just always get validation, and they're always just like kind of mediocre. Their entire life is just mediocre because they're like, yeah, whatever, I get validation anyways. It's usually the short motherfuckers like me who have to try to overcompensate because they're not popular, and then they usually are the guys that make money. Tom Cruise is a great example, man. He's my height, man. I think he's even shorter than me. I think he's 170 or something like that. Did you know that? I had no idea that Tom Cruise was that short. I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But it's pretty interesting. And Joe Rogan. I'm the same height as Joe Rogan.
Yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
They
Same
also
height,
really small,
172.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, but he's much broader. He's super fucking broad, you know?
Bro, he's massive.
What do you think is going to be the future of sales? With AI doing a lot of it already?
Getting that question a lot. Authenticity.
Okay,
Bro, that's
I
the
love it.
future.
Yeah.
Because exactly the same thing you told me. Look, with the AI, I just had a conversation with someone, I think like a week ago. And bro, it's so fucking scary. What I can do, it cost me like $25,000. I can clone myself. And they're going to screen me as a person. And if you call one phone number, you're thinking I'm at the other side of the phone.
Love it.
Bro, it's fucking scary.
Yeah.
But I always tell people, you always feel the frequency between a robot and a real person because of the energy.
Yeah.
And, you know, the coaching market, because I'm specialized in the coaching market to teach people sales over there, it's only getting bigger. Because after AI, something else is coming. After that, something else is coming. I think like Forbes told that the market is like 5.3 billion right now. And in 2013, they say 12.3 billion or something. It's a growth for like 8.5% a year.
2030, you mean?
Yeah.
13.
Yeah. 2030. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy, bro.
Yeah. It's insane.
You know, with the clone, it's crazy. For me, well, it will be perfect. If I don't have to take any phone calls, just call this. This is my new number. Just call this number, you know.
We've built that internally for our company too. It's like we haven't rolled it out for our clients yet, but it has all my knowledge from all my videos in my course. Yeah. And you can chat with it. And it's like, oh, hey, my whatever. Like, I'm posting so and so many times on my Instagram. I'm getting this engagement. What do I do? And then it finds the answer in my videos and gets it back. Yeah. And you can hook it up to 11 Labs with my voice. Yeah. And I've seen a test of it. It's you were on a call with me. And it's like, Max, can you help me be motivated? And it's my voice responding perfectly, like with the exact things I would say. Yeah. It's really fucking insane. Yeah. We haven't rolled it out yet with our clients because I actually want to coach my clients.
I got the same.
Yeah, but seeing how it sounds, I'm like, okay, holy shit, that's pretty
And at one point, you have to use it, man.
Yeah.
Also for yourself.
Yeah.
So we are also now, you know, our clients are doing role plays, and one of the coaches are reviewing them just in person, you know, just writing the feedback. But we are also now busy with building like a platform, and they take all the experience from all the coaches and from me, because we got one guideline and a few examples, and then you can do your role play in the platform, and when you finish, you get the feedback.
Sick.
And you can use it up to 2,000 people at the same time.
Wow. Fuck yeah.
So we are testing it right now. They are building it now. Then we're going to test it with some clients.
Yeah.
Because what for me the most important thing is the personality with my clients. I really love that. I love helping people. And bro, you can learn sales with AI as well. So why are they buying with me? Because I'm a personality.
Yeah.
I'm an example for them. You know what I mean? So that's the most important thing. But also, if you want to scale hard, you have to use AI. You have to use it.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I've doubled down in 2024 in AI. I've hired a bunch of full-time AI developers. They're just cooking nonstop. Yeah. I just tell them what we need. And it's important as a CEO to start thinking in AI. You see patterns, you're like, you know what it can be built, how it can be built, and then you have guys who implement it for you. That's very, very important. I've talked to so many people here while in Dubai about AI and the capabilities, and it's interesting a lot of them are very behind. A lot of them that are making 500K a month, 700K a month. And I'm telling them about the AI stuff that we're using. They're like, what the hell is this? I've never thought about it. And I'm like, yo, like, step it up. It's a race, and you want to be at least up to date enough because it makes it more efficient. It makes your company more profitable, more effective. Your clients get better value. You can post more content. It makes everything easier. So I can recommend everybody to dabble with it. Or if you're a beginner, I mean, nowadays you can just make money with AI from scratch too.
And Andrew Tate told it
a
few months ago. He said, if you are young and you want to make money, please, AI.
Boom.
Please.
Amen to that. Well, man, Andy, we talked about a lot of mindset shit.
Yeah.
We talked about your stories. We talked about kids. We talked about Dubai. We talked about business.
No, we're talking about money. No.
Where can people find you if they want to learn more about you?
I think Instagram is the best way. They
Good.
call it the Andy Bain Official. It's nice and Dutch.
Love it.
Yeah.
And
Only the content is in Dutch, but we're switching.
yeah, you're switching. It's
Gotta
really,
be
really
okay. If you're English, it's gonna be okay. Use the translator now, and in Q4.
How can they join the event? When is it?
17th of May.
17th of
Bro,
May.
if you're here, I will put you on the list.
Yeah, if I'm here, I'll come. I'm not
Yeah.
sure if I'll be there.
Yeah.
I actually might be in the States in May, but if I can join, I would love
Yeah,
to. For people who listen to this right now who want to join, where can they find the info?
Just shoot
about
me a DM on Instagram.
Okay,
I will
sweet.
put them on the list.
Love it, love it, love it. And other than that, last words are yours.
Oh, last words. Oh, wow. We got this camera, right? Okay. Last words. Oh, let me think about it. It's for the people who view it. What is your audience?
Usually people who want to be entrepreneurs or who are already entrepreneurs.
Okay.
They all love money and freedom.
Okay.
I hope so, folks. I hope that's why you're watching.
Okay.
But
Ready?
no pressure. You don't have
No,
to say
no,
anything.
no. It's nice. You ready?
Let's go.
Okay. If you want all the money, if you want all the freedom, just do the fucking work.
Amen.
Amen.
Bro, it's been fucking amazing to have you on the podcast. Thank you so
brother. I
much. Thank
appreciate
you
it.
for inspiring me. Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
teaching me about Dubai, about parenthood.
We need to move here.
I'm coming, man. Folks, check him out. He's a fucking legend. Cheers, guys.
Thanks for
Bye-bye.
watching.
Alrighty, I'm traveling the world. I'm in Dubai right now, doing amazing podcasts with a lot of great people. I get to go to the best restaurants, do networking, and just enjoy life while making a ton of money. And the way I can do this is because I deploy my own AI stack system. The AI stack system does a lot for my business. It automates almost everything already at this point. But also, if you're a complete beginner, you don't have your own business, but you want to make money online with the help of AI, you can absolutely do this too. The way this works is super simple. Just go to maxtornow.com/call or use the link in the description below. Book a call with us. Ask us the question about the AI stack system. Whether you're an experienced business owner and you want to automate and scale your business with AI, or you're just completely starting from scratch, you have no idea about anything, but you just know that you want to generate income online and you want to have AI do up to 90% of the work for you, this is for you. Just go book that call, fill out the application with your information, and then once you speak to me and my team, just be like, hey, tell me more about the AI stack system, and then we'll ask you a couple of questions back, and then we can see if and how exactly we can make that happen for you. So that's maxtornow.com/call. Thank you so much for watching/listening to this wonderful podcast. It means the world to me. I appreciate the hell out of you, and now let's go crush. Talk soon.